Shalom Mishpacha. The same spirit that once ruled through Jezebel still walks the earth today. It hides behind beauty, behind charm, behind social media filters and so-called spirituality. It whispers to men, bow down to your desires. And many do, but Yahuah is raising up a remnant. Men like Jehu, men who will no longer be ruled by lust, pride, or manipulation. Men who carry the sword of truth and will not hesitate to tear down the altars of falsehood. Jezebel was more than a woman. She was a spirit, seductive, controlling, proud. Through her, Israel turned away from Yahuah and worshipped idols. She painted her face, used her charm, and mocked righteousness. But Yahuah anointed Jehu, a man of action, obedience, and holy fury. Jehu rode fearlessly into Jezreel and confronted the corruption head-on. And with one command, Jezebel's reign ended. That wasn't just history. That was prophecy, because the spirit of Jezebel never died. It just changed its disguise. Today, that same spirit seduces men, not through temples of Baal, but through screens, vanity, and pride. It teaches women to use beauty as power. It teaches men to worship that beauty instead of fearing Yahuah. Proverbs 6:26 says, by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. Proverbs 7:22 says, he goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter. Proverbs 23:27 says, for a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. These aren't just old words. They are a warning to every man today. Every scroll, every click, every lustful look is another step toward that pit. Many women today are prostituting themselves for material gain, trading purity for possessions and calling it empowerment. They think they're getting ahead, but they're losing their souls. And many men are giving their wealth, their time, their energy, and their life force to harlots for sexual gratification, for short-term pleasure. Listen to me, Aki. Short-term pleasure leads to long-term suffering. Do not go down that dark path. The same spirit that destroyed kings is still destroying men today. Men, hear me. Your eternal life depends on discernment. You cannot walk in the Ruach and still feed your flesh. You cannot claim to serve Yahuah while secretly bowing to lust. Stop watching pornography. Stop seeking casual sex. Stop lusting after women who serve the enemy. You can't call yourself a man of the Most High if you're still chasing Satan's daughters. Every time you give in, you surrender your strength. You throw away your destiny. You forfeit your crown. Listen to me, brother. Do not throw away your life for a woman. Seek first the kingdom. Discipline your eyes, your mind, your heart. The woman Yahuah has for you will not pull you into sin. She will push you closer to him. Be very careful who you let into covenant. The wrong woman can destroy everything Yahuah is building in you. The right woman will multiply it. Jehu wasn't afraid of Jezebel's power. He didn't debate with her. He didn't flirt with her. He confronted evil and obeyed Yahuah completely. The spirit of Jehu is boldness, purity, and obedience. It says no more compromise. It cuts down lust, pride, and fear with the sword of the word. Killing Jezebel today means destroying that spirit within yourself. It means no longer feeding lust, no longer following vanity, no longer needing the approval of women or the world. Men of Yahuah must rise, not with hate, but with holiness, not with violence, but with discipline. We don't fight flesh and blood. We fight the spirit that hides behind beauty and lies. Revelation 2:20 says, you tolerate that woman Jezebel, who calls herself a prophetess and seduces my servants. The warning still stands. The time for tolerance is over. Yahuah is calling men to rise in the spirit of Jehu, to cleanse their hearts, their homes, and their timelines. Jehu didn't flinch. He fulfilled what Yahuah commanded. The question is, will you? Choose discipline. Choose purity. Choose truth. Walk the narrow way.